That's the late great Winston Churchill. And Barack Hussein Obama did not want his bust in his office. Did you know that? And Barack Hussein Obama sent that bust back to England. They didn't want it. And when I came in, I was asked if I wanted it. I said, absolutely, I want it. And I put it right there, Winston Churchill. And, unfortunately, here is not Winston Churchill.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Oh gosh. I'm trying to be prepared. Aloha everyone. It is Tuesday, March 17th. And let's get going with trying to make things a little bit quicker. For one, it's Tuesday and it's March 17th. So happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, St. Patrick's Day.
Slow.
It's not slow. It's like I don't know, for a lot of people, it's like a big party day. It's kind of like the Irish culture, Mardi Gras kind of a bit thing going. And then wearing green, so I'm wearing green. Luckily, we have a Governor Green, so he's a good governor. I like him. He's also a medical doctor too. Wow. Yeah, so he's doing it. He's doing it the right way. So that's not okay. That's a tie a knot. Okay, here we go. It's St. Patrick's. St. Patrick is one of those saints that has a little bit of a legend, and kind of in a nutshell, from what I remember, he was a traveling bishop. Even St. Nicholas, Santa Claus, was a bishop. St. Patrick was also like a bishop. They start off. This is medieval times in Ireland. Most of its population, they had the long-standing Druid, so the Celtic thing, the Druid thing. The Druid would be like Stonehenge, that pagan religion Druids, the mystical, Druids, pagans. So that's the Celtic Druids. Anyways, so when the bishops, these Roman Catholic bishops, they kind of start off as monks and they get to be bishops. This guy traveled around a bit. Anyway, so he went to Ireland, and it is said that he drove out all the snakes out of Ireland. Here's my point. Drove out all the snakes from Ireland. That's the kind of legendary bit. Now, I don't know if there was any snakes before, but I guess there's no snakes now. But he drove out all the snakes, so it's safe.
Can't understand.
I can't understand. I can understand what I can understand. But the analogy is where you get the picture, because he's instrumental in converting to Christianity the Irish, Roman Catholicism, Christianity. So the snakes he drove out are basically the Druid, the Celtic drive out those snakes, those pagans. So I think that's what's going on with that. But anyways, it's St. Patrick's Day, and the top of the morning, and middle road rise up to greet ya. That St. Patrick, well-wish blessing. So anyways, there's that. Okay, moving on. There's a bunch of stuff. Okay, in Hawaii, the Kona Low thing that made all the wind and the rain and devastation and flood bit, and it did a lot of damage, and everyone's still kind of repairing stuff. We're trying to get TV. I mean, I got a TV thing, but it's like the actual cable box. It's blah blah. Spare you the details. There is a weird thing that I gotta bring up that I want to chronicle in these little these whatever you call these posts, logs, video log, chronicle. But I want to put down one is in the kitchen. we have refrigerators. When it went off power for 12 hours, I was like, okay, do we have to like think about generator? We're gonna lose all that food, and you can't see when there's no power and all this stuff. And they're like, okay, but everything comes back on. 12 hours, lights come back on, power. But in the kitchen, there's this beep sound. Beep! And for the life of me, my sister did too, can't find out where it's coming from. I'm pretty sure it's not the microwave, because I'm like, it's gotta be the microwave. So I took the microwave, I unplugged it. And here I'm holding the unplugged microwave plug, and it beep! So, okay, it's unplugged, it beeps. It's not the microwave, it's the refrigerator, but the settings can't be set. It's like, where the heck is this coming from?
Success.
It sounds, here's the part of it, success. When it beeps, it sounds like the beep of the microwave finishing a heating task. You know, you go in there, scenario, you put something in the microwave, set it, beep, boop, and let it go. Boom. You might even walk away. And then from a distance, hit it, beep. Oh, it's ready. So you get up and go, and it's all hot because it's in the microwave. That little come and get it, beep, is the same. It's like the same sound. It's not exactly, I checked it out, but it every time. So I'm like in the kitchen, beep. And I was like, okay, check the microwave. But whatever it is, it's driving me crazy. We're gonna have repairs. So I'm kind of whining about this stuff and cable box being fried, and other people's houses are being, falling into the river because the river overflowed and it's tearing out. There's mudslides, there's waterfalls, there's flooding damage, there's things that fell apart, and people, there's millions, there's like $14 million damage on the highways and clearing out. It's bad news. Whining about that stuff. And on the mainland, there's some storm is kicking up blizzards and tornadoes. I didn't know about that for 3 days. But here's the news is that there's another Kona Low storm coming this way, but definitely not big wind. It's not even windy now. It's not big wind, but there's going to be some rain. Not that big a deal, but some rain. And so far, Maui got 51 inches of rain. Oahu here, sum total from last time, 51 inches. Oahu, this is more up on the mountain. Oahu here got 26.9 inches of rain. This is a lot of rainfall. This is like inches of rain, like sum total for the days. 26 inches. It's like I don't know. So that's a lot of ground soaking and flooding. So now this innocent little later on Kona storm comes in, and it's gonna rain just some.
This happens.
This happens. Thank you. And when it rains, it's not even gonna go in the soak. It's not even gonna go. It's just gonna, as soon as it hits the ground, it's gonna go down. So there's like flooding danger from just slight rain storm. Flood, because it's everything's soaked. So it could be, don't lower your guard. Here comes some other rain, and then it's gonna be nasty. A little bit, but no wind. Not like last time. God, they're expecting tornadoes. And what else? Goodbye. I'm trying not to talk about Trump, but he was talking to the Irish, from the guy from Ireland. I don't know. He's supposed to be the prime minister or president or something. Talking about Churchill. Churchill, you see that? I don't know. See, I'm not really down on Biden, but MAGA bad. And let's just do stuff that's good for the country. Let's yay USA. Because America first is really kind of Trump first. He's doing this stuff for himself, not for the country. That's my opinion. But he's saying that Obama didn't want this statue bust of Winston Churchill. But I He sent it back to England, but I got it back, and then it's right there. He's trying to leverage all the campaigning stuff for the midterm election. Because a war in Iran, let's face it, it looks bad. Oil prices are jacking up. The price of a barrel is over $100 a barrel. So if the gas prices are really up, that little Strait of Hormuz is controlling the export of all this gasoline. Is it a good thing? If you look at this thing as like a game of Risk, that's a bad analogy, but what can I get if I invade that country? Venezuela, oil. Greenland, mineral rights because of rare earth minerals. China controls it. Ukraine, we'll make a deal, but you give us your mineral rights for rare earth minerals. No deal going on there. And what about Greenland? Well, the polar ice cap melted enough where there's a northwest passage during certain times of the year. So it's another shipping route by Greenland to control. So there's a lot of things, and he's always talking about they don't pay us. And he wants the European countries to assist him with the Iran war, oil. Because if he goes in and he totally destroys Iran, and he has to now take it over, he took out all the leaders. So now we're going to have to run it until it gets rebuilt, which means all the oil coming out of there. So it's like they're taking over places for their resources. This is a bad look in popularity and in re-electability. And now they're just kind of going, Obama's so bad because he gave back the statue of Winston Churchill. If it wasn't for Biden and the open borders, we didn't need ICE. So it's back to Biden, Obama, bad. By comparison, them good? I don't know. But it's really a war for people's minds, because that and the voting is the last bastion of us being America in a lot of ways, at least the intricacies of government. I mean, America is America. It's huge, there's lots of different people, and it's still going to be America and the people, and there's enough people that see what's going on. And these guys, I don't know. It's going to be a hell of a freaking rough ride when it comes to getting closer to the midterm stuff. It's like, anyways, but let's not talk about that. Stress is not good. Let's talk about St. Patrick's Day and a lot of flooding. Irish. Here's some Hawaiian news. Let's see. Reeling. Kona Low storm. They're reeling and they're bracing for the next one coming in. Wahiawa Dam. The failure's overstated. Barrier could have been temporarily increased reservoir. So a lot of things got they're just not good. And there's a next storm coming this way. They got evacuation zones. They're treating it like a hurricane tsunami. But there's a lot of flooding, and this flooding can be very dangerous. Do we have anything going on here? Security lines, TSA. Oh yeah, we're still in a shutdown. Don't forget to shut down. Oh gosh. There's March Madness with basketball. Not really a fan. We used to know some basketball guys on the basketball team, but there's that and this Wahine football. Okay. And then there's more March Madness. Back in the day. Back in the day. 1979. That was the year. A nice relaxing year. 79. Just go out there and brush your cow. Have a nice day brushing your cow. Ellie Mae is a cow. And Carol is a 19-year-old at Leeward Community College. And she's going to stand fresh shampoo and brushing. Just a young woman. Who says there's fishes over the cow? They get ready. I'm going to take a picture of you. Oh, this gets brushed out again. Oh gosh. I have no idea who won the Oscars. No, I do. It's something. Historic heat wave likely to grip the U.S. West all week. Oh, there's going to be heat waves. Hey, climate change, brah. Falling storm system. Trump says he'll have the honor of taking Cuba. So yeah, that's right. I forgot about. We're taking Cuba over because there's a little bit of rioting going on in Cuba, unrest, and he's like, well, we'll just have to go in there and do it ourselves. So he's basically playing and taking over the world, country by country. Oh, here's a political cartoon.
When you open Pandora's box and a whole new can of worms at the same time. Pandora's whole new can of worms. I'm the first president to ever do it, probably in history.
That's right. Going to war with Iran. Iran was bad. Just bombing the thing. It's totally kicking the hornet's nest. I mean, that's a whole bit going on there. Iran bad, but now that it's a whole Muslim thing. I kind of wanted to say something about this too. Iran is the hub axis of evil with these terrorist states like Hamas and Hezbollah and this and that, because they want what is called a caliphate, and that Ayatollah would be supreme Muslim leader of the caliphate. That's why they don't want Israel Jewish, so they want to bomb the heck out of Israel, and that's why Israel wants to bomb Iran, but Iraq too back in the day, but mostly Iran wants to be a caliphate. It's basically the new sheriff in town, supreme leader of a Muslim state of all of that area. So, and they're allied with Russia, and they're allied with China. So, this is a spooky time with this bombing the heck out of Iran. It's a bad regime, but yeah, open the can of frickin' whoop-ass what the heck worms. Okay, but we need to look at what's in here.
Me the capacity to speed, Skyline expansion alternative. No applies to backtrack the energy company or invade social
Oh gosh. Okay, where does it have to do this one?
Failed to learn basic social lessons.
There are lessons we learned from our siblings and from friends on the playground. You cannot insult your friends or family or threaten to steal, annex their property and accuse them of ripping you off unless you want to be very lonely. After disrespecting them repeatedly and breaking your promises to them, you cannot expect them to answer when you call on them for help. Somehow, our president reached his old age without learning the lessons that almost all of us understand. Will our former allies respond to his requests by sending their warships to the Strait of Hormuz to assist in a war they were not consulted about? Don't be surprised if they decline to do so. James Duka Kailua. Thank you, James, for your letter. And that's yeah, I agree, but you gotta consult Congress. So, insulting those allies, just one word, tariff. He tariffed the living heck out of them. Now it's like they're anti-American just because of the tariffs. And now it's like, send all your, come help us out in this thing. And if you look at Iran, they bombed the heck out of the leader, and now they have a new leader, which is the son of the old leader, and the son of the old leader, his wife, his son, his father, were all killed by us. So it's like kind of the Luke Skywalker going to kill Darth Vader vengeance. We're not going to have a good time with that. Anyways, so have a great St. Patrick's Day. We need the luck of the Irish. The Irish are good. Roman Catholic. So the saints preserve us. Aloha. Have a good day now. Aloha.
It's going to be sunny. Sunny.